here, and welcome back to SEFP. I'm on my own for now, but it's not going to be a really long stream. It's just basically going to be an introduction to something that I'm working. It's a work in progress at the moment. Uh, it may happen, it may not happen. I'm still waiting for things to occur. Still waiting for things to be decided. If things can actually go ahead with it. But basically, I'm going to be starting a new series or mini series on this channel. It's not going to be every week, every day kind of thing. It's going to be once every couple of days or once a week, or I don't know yet. As I said, it's a work in progress. So basically, in SCFP, I recently built this radio station. I need to change this because this looks awful, but ignore that. I basically built this radio station, but it's TSMC's one, but again, I just customize it to be my own, sort of. It's now basically a working studio. Uh, and what I'm going to be doing with this is basically something which I've not done before, but I'm willing to try in relation to something epic. Hopefully. I'm just got the concrete while I'm here and just change this back because this looks awful as it is. Yeah, basically this radio station is going to be a new series. I've decided to call it. The series is going to be called the same as the building. It's going to be known as Behind the Scenes rather than Behind the Scenes. Quite a clever little name, but again I'll explain more in that in a bit once I've just finished building this back up to the way it should be. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be a new series potentially. It's not happening at the moment because the people I want to be involved are either too busy or they just can't be asked to work with me on it because they're just, uh, I don't even know. I'm not going to blame them. They do have lives of their own, but it would be nice if they could at least work with me on this. It's a really good idea which I've had for a while and I really want to do it, but as I said, I'm not going to force them. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. I just hope that I can change their mind at some point in the future, but who knows. So yeah, it's not for definite. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It probably will, just not anytime soon. But that's it. It's going to be a little behind the scenes series where I'm going to be sitting down with random people from the past, present, and potentially the future. Not actually from the future, but people who are going to be joining us. You know what I mean, guys. People from the future, and I'm going to be asking them a series of questions, so you guys get to know them as a team. You get to know a bit more about their background. Um, but yeah, and obviously that's going to be taking place in this. It's going to be fully functioning. This will be used quite regularly. Where obviously I'll show you a bit about. I'll show you quickly, but before we do, I'll show you around it. So obviously we have the outside. We can have like a little. If we wanted to have a section outside where we want to talk outside, we can. I'm going to set up a little table back here. There's going to be like uh, little spots around for people to watch from the window, so people can look in and watch. Again, I haven't really decided all the details yet. I've just built the place, and it's something I want to work on for a while. So as we come inside, we have the waiting area or the sign-in desk. I'm going to have one of the NPC characters standing here with a book with sort of things like today's show, guest, this person, this show. So far I definitely have 2 episodes. Well, actually, I'm supposedly having 2 episodes. One with Truck and one with Sly. Again, when they get time, if they ever get time, if they ever get the PlayStation working. If not, then again, just basically introducing this for nothing. But yeah, so we have a little lobby area where the people will just sit and wait till I call them in, or they'll sit on the desk in front of me. Basically, I'll have no one's gonna be reading here. It's just like a little sound booth that you can, if there's anyone joining that isn't actually in the show, we can have them standing here to watch through, so they can watch the show. Again, you won't hear them because I'll have them muted. I'll only be speaking to whoever is in the chair with me. And then we have the little live show area. So this light will be off most of the time. When you go in, the light will come on. That will show we're on air. I'll be sat here so that I can ask this person in this chair X amount of questions about. It's mostly going to be Minecraft related questions, if I'm honest. I haven't really thought of any personal questions I can ask, but if anyone does have any suggestions, do put them in the comment section down below of questions I can ask. We don't want anything too personal, like are you married, are you gay, bi, lesbian, etc. We don't want any of that kind of stuff. That's kind of a behind the scenes. If they really want to tell us that, if they want to say, oh yeah, I'm dating a girl, I'm dating a boy, great, then yeah, you got a bit more history. But again, this is only going to be simple questions like, what's your best build, who's the best person to work with, and stuff like that. But again, it could happen, it could not happen. We haven't really decided yet. Or I haven't really decided yet. I do know I have them two in it because obviously them two are the regulars. I am going to be speaking to people from the past to hopefully try and get them back for one episode, maybe more. Hopefully they can get in. I'm trying to speak to Pizza to see if she can join us for one episode. No one's heard from Grim, so I can't really get her involved, unfortunately. But we're going to get old people like Kobe. Again, all the people from the past that you recognise, we're going to try and get in for one episode of this behind the teams series. Again, that's why this is going to be my skin for the show. Obviously, you guys recognise it. It's like a talk show host kind of skin. But normally, you guys will be seeing me as my Flame Prince. I'm not going to use it now because I like the skin, and it kind of means I'm getting ready for the series. Potentially, episode 1, if it still goes ahead, will be happening Monday, if Sly can get on. Hopefully they can both get on, and I can do episode 1 and 2 together, using Sly's SharePlay for Truck, unless he can get the digital version of the game, which would be amazing. Because then we haven't got to keep doing SharePlay, and we can both stream. Okay, it's all to be decided. So right now, I'm still speaking with the guys about what the plan is. These guys I'll send them the link so they can see it themselves. But yeah, there's gonna be more work to this whole area. I probably will build more things like that radio station around the park, so that I can do different style things in the future, like I don't know, like a golf course Q&A. So I'll play like random mini golf with these guys while we're asking questions. Again, I haven't really decided. I might do episodes 1 and 2 are with Truck and Sly if they can ever get on. If not, then it won't happen. As I said, people from the past I'm trying to get back. I'm still speaking to them and informing them of the plan. People from the future, so hopefully we'll have someone joining the gangs. Someone actually has joined the gang, but hopefully we can get them in a series about it. Jamie Chaza, which is obviously Truck, is in the chat, so he can now see this. Actually, while I'm here, Truck, wait here. I've heard of this Truck character before. Yeah, we know it's you, Truck. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and show this off because it's quite a cool build, and obviously you can see. Obviously, you'll see it with yourself when you next come online. But there you go. There's the construction site. I'm going to be putting pixel art on this eventually of Wally, and I'll be changing this to the cleaning robot somehow. I haven't really decided how I'm going to do it yet, but it's going to be that cleaning robot from Wally. But yeah, there's going to be pixel art of Wally in here somewhere. So yeah, obviously this is the Disney areas. Obviously this one's themed. This is basically a Wally themed game, and this is basically Wally after the movie has happened. So basically all the humans have returned to Earth, and they're currently rebuilding their city or their world. There's also going to be the Up House here to kind of link both of them together. As we know in the Up movie, the Up House is here, and they've got a construction site around him. So that's kind of what this is also going to represent. It's going to be linked, a Easter egg within the mini game kind of area. So quite cool. So the idea of this game is it's similar to my item hunt game in Wonderworld in the which one was it? JGC Wonderworld, where you basically find the items. So one person will go up here, and they'll wait in the crane. The idea of it is to find the 10 hidden saplings around the site. The example is that they will look like this. There will be the oak saplings hidden around the map. There will also be like birch saplings, spruce, and all that. But the idea is you find 10 of the oak. There'll also be hidden things like dead bushes and all that, just to try and make it look like there's life being regrown. And he left. Never mind. But yeah, that's basically what this is. So it's gonna, as you see, there's tons of item frames around the place, like this, on top of here, on the vehicles, on the actual site, on the floor. And obviously, I'm gonna put a few more around the place just to make it so we can have tons of like hidden little things. Otherwise, it'd be like, oh, there's one there, boom, 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 done. So the idea is basically a giant construction site in the future of Wally. There's not really anything new at the moment apart from them two builds. But as I said, this was just a little update into the introduction of the new series Behind the Teams. Hopefully starting Monday. Again, hopefully being the key word. But like I said, if it doesn't go ahead, then I'll look into doing something around it. But again, haven't really decided yet. But I say, guys, good things to come in the future. There's going to be a few, about equivalent, depending on how many people I can get involved in this. There's going to be a decent. Hopefully, this can get some decent attention to it, because it's going to be an exciting sort of new series for people to join. So I said, guys, that's going to be that series. If it goes ahead, keep an eye out on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the bell icon as well, to get notified of all my videos that come to the channel. And that's going to be the end of this, guys. So see you all next time. Peace out.